everybody, it's Rebecca here. I showed you earlier on that I got this lovely box from the charity shop for 10 pence, and it's my mum's birthday coming up, so I thought I would change this into an altered box to give her for her 60th. I've braved it. This is the first time I've actually done something on camera, so if you're seeing it then all must have gone well. If not, then it'll just be a picture. What I did this afternoon was I thought rather than doing all the time consuming stuff, I cut out a bit of chipboard and I covered it in some paper, and I sanded around the edges with my coordination sanding block, sanded up the edges and got them all smoothed off, and then I took the vintage photo Tim Holtz Distress ink and I distressed the edges, and then on the back it just gives the box some solid bottom, and that's a kind of red colour and a maroon colour on the bottom. I then went round the whole box with some of this lovely teardrop pearl trim that I think I just love this stuff. I have to warn my other half, I am running out, so I'm going to have to get some more. Once I'd gone all the way around the box with this, it's just a glue gun I used. I then took some of the gathered lace and tucked it underneath and glued it into position as well, so it's all stuck in there now. And I finished it off with a bow on the front. I also put on, because I thought I'll leave the lid rather than covering the lid up as well, I thought I would leave it so it's see-through so you can see a bit in it. And I've put across some of this sort of trim, flower trim, and glued that with a hot gun as well. So now I am going to put on some of my handmade flowers I've been making, and I'm not sure exactly what ones I'm going to use here. I've got some greens, and I like this pink one as well, so I don't know, I might go with that. So if I just kind of work it, I'm going to mount all this up. I've got a tray of things here that I pulled out that I played with earlier on, and I thought, oh, well, maybe put some of these on. Just gather them round. Brown was going to go up there, I thought. I've also this glimmery way that you can see on the flowers. I think you can see that there, hopefully. That's just stickles that I used, and I used a mixture of, well, on some of them I'd used the diamond stickles and other ones was the crystal ones, and it just gives a lovely sort of lustre and a shimmer on them. It's nice when it's dried on. I don't know what your weather has been like today, but it's been roasting here, and we have these storage heaters in the house, and I don't want to turn them off because we'll get a cold snap and then we'll all be freezing. So we've left them on, but just absolutely roasting tonight. Plus I'm probably nervous because I've not done this before, so bear with me, and if I ramble or if I'm too quiet then let me know, and I'll maybe just never do them again. I've done a couple of videos now and I don't think my other half knows I've done them, or if he does, he's not said anything. So thank you to my hubby, because he's given me his camera and his bits and bobs tonight for me to set up to video this, and him and the boys have all gone to bed and left me in peace so I can video this, and he'll probably get up in the morning and he'll be logging on to go and see if he can see what it is that I've done. So we shall see how this goes. I'm not very sure how I'm going to do all this, but I'll just go with it. I think I'm going to go with this pink one on the top. I think it... No, I'll go with the green. Go green. Go on, go green. Right, here goes then, girls and boys, or whoever's watching, and I'll just get on with this. This hot glue gun is great because I just use it for absolutely everything now, and it just sticks everything so quickly. I just hope I don't end up with a really mace and gloopy glue everywhere, but I think this should stick it okay. It doesn't run. Once it does start to set, it's quite quick and it stays there, so it's fine. I've also got some leaves and some other bits and bobs and things I've put into it as well. myself. I know I am. Burnt myself the other week with that vegan and whoa, it's hot. It is hot. Don't want to get that too near your fingers too often. These all in. Could end up finding that the whole thing falls apart, but hopefully not. Hopefully it'll go together lovely and then be usable and a nice keepsake for her birthday. Put that in there. Just going to build these up, and these are all the handmade flowers. I actually got the, I think it's Marianne Creables, the die cuts, the little blue ones, and I just need cut them. And I actually do another video showing how to do them because they're really effective and they're quite easy to work with. And these are fast little flowers to make. They're nice, and I don't know if you can hear that. That's my eldest son. I think he's in bed watching what is he watching? I think it's maybe Norman Wisdom or 40 Towers. My kids just love them. And it's quite funny listening to them because they just think it's hilarious. It's weird when you put your kids and they're watching things that are like ancient films, but they find it really, really funny. So, right, we'll go with that, I think. And then I think I do have some brown ones here. I might stick them up in that corner. And then I've got some of this lovely bling here as well, and I thought I might put some of them into two. These tiny little rosettes. I thought I might place it in as well. So I'll cut them down in size a bit. Put these into it. I hope you can all see what I'm doing because I'm not very sure about the lighting and whatnot. It's the first time I've done an actual video like this. I'm sure I will find out. And what a gloopy mess I'm getting in here. But you're all watching this thinking, well, what is she doing? There's an easier way to do this, but never mind, I will get there. I'm sure. Just in case of building up all these flowers, I hope. I've got my mum's birthday coming up in these. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my mum's birthday. It's the 3rd of April, and I've actually got my youngest son. His birthday is on Friday, so we're doing. I think he's going to. It's a jungle world, but it's like one of the ball pits, and all the kids can go wild in the slides, and he's looking forward to it anyway. Okay. We'll be glad when it's all done. And then his older brother, then his birthday's exactly the week after, so I stupidly thought that I would get off with them having one birthday party between them when they were born. I thought, oh, that's fine, we can have just one party and that'll do them both, but no. They're at that age now that no, the eldest brother doesn't want to have his younger brother at his parties and vice versa. They're all different ages anyway. So I'm going to end up with glue everywhere here, I just know I am. I've actually been watching a lot of Fiona. Oh, I've just dropped it. Fiona, and I think her YouTube is it Jennings644? Fiona and the stuff that she makes is just absolutely lush. She can just turn her hand to anything and it just looks fabulous when she's finished. So thank you for inspiration and encouraging me to do such a thing, Fiona. I hope you get to look at this and let me know what you think. Not be as good as yours, but practice makes perfect and all that. Probably end up finding that the inside of this is just going to be a goopy mess, but not to worry, we shall sort that. I'm sure we'll find a way of covering it up. Put a leaf in there, I think. And another leaf. hope I've got enough video time on the camera there, because I think it said 14 minutes or something like that, so it's not very long, but hopefully I can get this done in the time. Keep going. Chasing the glue around the leaf here. Oh. And then I've got some blingy bits. I'll just poke in around it, I think. Just do fan-dabby-dooey. I like my bling. Just looks nice. Hope Mum's gonna like this. In fact, I hope Mum isn't actually watching this before she gets it. Yeah, Mum, close your eyes now. You're not allowed to see anymore. I've just burnt myself with the glue. Ow! Room to craft at, so I quite often end up I just take, this is just our dining table I'm working at, and all my craft stuff is in the cupboard under the stairs, like Harry Potter, and it's full, there's nothing else goes under the stairs, which my other half can vouch for. It's my hidey hole from Craft Stash, and I had a bright idea a few weeks back to go and sort it under the stair and see what we've got, and I thought I know exactly what's in there, and it's all my craft things, and I thought, well, if we go under there he's going to see what we've got, and he did, and since then is now saying that we need to look at our house insurance again, because he doesn't cover the value of the craft goods that I have in there. Yep, probably have to agree with that one. Anyhow, I'm just building this up with some little flowers, just to add a bit of depth and some bulbs. Right, now what I was thinking to do, I think, is I bought these little tiles, which I think they're great. They're wooden and they've got letters on them, and I looked and looked and looked this afternoon and I could only come up with a U and an aim. So then I went for my grunge board and I looked out the aim from it, and I thought I could do that, but when I was tidying up I dropped one of these tiles and lo and behold it was the aim. So I'm going to stick that on there, I think. And this is why I put the lace trim across it, because I thought, well, that would be something to stick this to and give it a bit of, rather than having all of it on the, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's not really straw, it's really fine kind of stuff on this box, so I'm going to trim at least, that would be something for the wooden layers to grip onto. What I would really like to try, I've been watching Fiona again, is some of the distress paints and stuff, and I've got a few shoe boxes actually that I'm going to alter. I went to my local shoe shop and asked them for if they had any, you know, the kids' shoe boxes, because they're nice and little, and I thought I could alter them and make them into little trinket boxes and things as well. And since I've got so many of these little bits and bobs of things, I thought, well, I can decorate them up. And these are just little beads that I had from an old bracelet. I think I got, you know, when I got a big kit of bracelets, and it's just that stretchy costume jewellery. It was in stretchy cord, and it's gotten to the stage now that if I wear it, it goes green on my arm. So I thought, well, I could just use that for some of my altar projects. So I pulled. Well, hello everyone. As I was frightened of, I ran out of time, but still waffled on. But what I've done is I've finished the box now, I think. Added in a couple more of the little tiny roses. These are just little paper ones that I had in my stash that I've had for years. I got them from the local craft shop here. There's just a bunch of them, maybe a dozen on a stem. So I put them in. I worked my way up around here, and this is actually an old bracelet that I had. It's just from like costume jewellery, so it's a bunch of bracelets. I think it was like New Look I bought them from or something. And I stopped wearing it because it was, all the stuff was coming off and it was making my wrists green, but I thought, so I cut it, and I've got all these little beads now, and it's fine because they've got that kind of shabby look to them now, so it fits in fine with this kind of projects. So I put them randomly around the outside just to finish it off. A couple more flowers in here, and I also went inside the box, and I just had a look, and it is a bit gloopy, but not too bad I don't think. But what I did was I just put a bit more glue on from this side just to make sure that it was all properly stuck into the box lid so that the flowers are not going to fall off. They're in there quite secure now. Got a couple more dollops in the back of the wooden bits as well just to make sure that they stick. And I think I'm happy with that now and finished, and hopefully Mum will like it for her birthday. I also, when I was watching back, I've been away and watched the first bit of the video and come back again. You're maybe wondering why I have a Daz tub on my table, and I find it really handy, and it was actually Mum that came up with the idea. You get these, you know, when you get your Daz, the little plastic Daz capsule kind of things you get. When it's done, it's actually a really handy little, I use it as a little bin to have on my desk, and it keeps everything together, and it just saves all this stuff lying about, and put all my bits and bobs of rubbish in it as I go, just to keep my work surface clean and easier to work with, so I don't have such a raffle of stuff everywhere. Not that it happens all the time, because you do end up with bits here, there and everywhere, but it just helps. These flowers, I haven't done a tutorial on them, but there's quite a lot of tutorials on the rolled flowers, but if anyone wants, they can let me know, and I'll show you how I did these and added the lace onto the back. This one's the same, and these are the Marianne Creatable dies that I bought. You get, I think it's 5 or 6 dies in the set, and you cut 3 out at a time. But I could also do a tutorial. I was thinking I might do a tutorial on them anyway, how they work, because they're really easy to do and they're really cute. I might add a bit of stickles onto them still, just to finish it off, just to match in with the other ones, and it all sparkles everywhere then. But hopefully Mum will like this, and if you've got any questions, leave a note down below for me, and I think that's me. So I hope you can see that. I'm not very sure about the framing and whatnot here, but I think that's about it. And hopefully Mum will like this. I'm not sure whether she'll have it for trinkets, or she'll have it in her craft room, or what she's going to do with it. But I hope she'll love it, and I hope she has a good birthday. So thanks for watching, and leave me a comment if you like, and bye for now. Bye!